Setting better boundaries at work, practical strategies for maintaining work-life balance in challenging times. Abstract. This article explores how the COVID-19 pandemic has significantly blurred boundaries between work and personal life amid the rise of remote and hybrid work models, leading to dangerously high levels of workplace burnout that impacts both employee well-being and organizational performance. Drawing on research demonstrating the importance of psychological detachment from work responsibilities, the authors present evidence-based strategies for effective boundary setting across different industries, including clear communication of expectations, mindful technology use, encouraging full utilization of time off, and establishing supportive workplace norms. By implementing these practices, leaders can help their teams successfully separate work from personal responsibilities, allowing employees to reclaim essential time for rest and rejuvenation while maintaining productivity, ultimately providing organizations with a competitive advantage in attracting and retaining talent in the evolving workplace landscape. The lines between work and personal life have blurred significantly for many employees over the past 2 years. With the rise of remote and hybrid work models due to the COVID-19 pandemic, it can be difficult for individuals to disengage from their jobs and maintain a healthy work-life balance. However, workplace burnout has reached dangerously high levels, impacting both employee well-being and organizational performance. Gallup, 2022. Setting clear boundaries is crucial for protecting one's mental and physical health while still meeting expectations in the professional realm. By developing strategies grounded in research and tailored for different industries and job roles, leaders can help their teams successfully separate work from other responsibilities and reclaim precious time for rest and rejuvenation. Today, we will explore key research on the effects of poor boundary setting and provide practical recommendations for establishing better boundaries at work. The importance of detaching from work. A substantial body of research points to the risks of work encroaching on personal life and the importance of psychological detachment from job responsibilities. When individuals are unable to disengage mentally and physically from work, they are more likely to experience adverse health outcomes like increased stress, insomnia, and burnout. Park and Fritz, 2015. Consistently failing to detach has also been linked to relationship conflicts as work spills into family and social time. Stone et al. 2022. Further, the inability to relax and recharge outside of work hours can negatively impact job performance, creativity, decision-making, and workplace engagement over time. Sonnentag and Fritz, 2015. Psychological detachment refers to mentally disengaging from the work-related tasks, thoughts, and responsibilities when not actively working. Park and Fritz, 2015, p. 1. Researchers have found that the process of psychologically switching off provides essential recovery opportunities to renew depleted mental and emotional resources. Sonnentag and Fritz, 2015. Regular detachment periods allow individuals to return to their jobs feeling revitalized and better able to handle fluctuating workloads and stresses. Though remote technology expands workplace accessibility, research emphasizes that employees must still find ways to disconnect for proper recovery and the maintenance of work-life balance. Strategies for effective boundary setting. With a clear understanding of the importance of detachment from an evidence base, leaders can implement strategies to help their teams set boundaries and maintain work-life balance even in hybrid environments. The following recommendations provide industry-specific suggestions and examples of implementation. Communicating clear expectations. Leaders must transparently communicate expectations around connectivity, response times, and working hours. For instance, in a fast-paced digital marketing agency where teams work globally with clients in different time zones, managers could specify core business hours and reasonable maximum response deadlines like within one business day. Outside of core hours, auto-replies politely inform clients of expected response times. This allows staff to fully disengage after core hours without worries about client dissatisfaction. Setting boundaries through technology. Turning off work communication notifications outside of business hours is crucial for psychological detachment. Teams can agree collectively on using out-of-office messaging, scheduling email responses for the next business day, and minimizing unnecessary Slack pings. For those whose jobs involve frequent after-hours crisis situations like hospitals, setting specific parameters around technology use case by case is important. For example, assigning on-call rotations so individual staff are not constantly available. Encouraging time off using vacation days fully and taking regular breaks is linked to better mental health. Creativity and job performance, Gallup, 2022. Leaders should role model vacation taking and discourage work communications during employee time off. They can also shift organizational culture by rewarding those who actively disconnect during breaks instead of constantly working. Paid time off should not be seen as a reward but rather an important job requirement. Establishing workplace norms and backup systems. Teams need collective agreement around core expectations as remote norms vary significantly cross-culturally. For instance, having daily stand-ups only during core hours rather than late at night. They should also establish clear backup plans so individuals are not contactable during planned time off. This relieves the pressure to constantly monitor communications and allows full detachment. Conclusion. While technology expands work opportunities, leaders must recognize the importance of psychological detachment from job responsibilities for employee well-being and performance over the long term. The COVID-19 pandemic heightened pressures around work-life balance, making boundary setting even more crucial. By transparently outlining expectations, leveraging technology to minimize after-hours contact, encouraging vacation taking, and establishing supportive workplace norms, organizations can successfully support their team's work-life integration, with remote and hybrid work models likely becoming permanent fixtures. Creating a culture where staff feel comfortable disengaging from work when not actively on the clock will give organizations a competitive advantage in attracting and retaining top talent. Leaders who role model healthy boundaries and prioritize employee well-being will build high-performing, engaged teams better equipped to handle fluctuations and uncertainties. Overall, cultivating an environment where work-life balance is not just encouraged but expected sets organizations up for long-term success in challenging times.